Hello, everyone. Mitchell from Blockware here. And if you've done the right thing and taken your Bitcoin off the exchange, you have a 12 or 24 word seed phrase that you are tasked with keeping secure. Your wealth, the storage of your life savings in Bitcoin is all on your shoulders now. So you don't want to lose this. And if you got it written on a piece of paper, it's a terrible idea. All sorts of things can happen when you do that. If there's a fire, your paper's getting burned. Even if you have it in a fireproof safe, that's not going to stop it from melting within the safe if the temperature gets hot enough. When you've got it written on paper, water damage can happen. Any sort of erosion, mud, dirt, it could get accidentally thrown away, it could just get lost. It's a piece of paper. Anything can happen to a piece of paper. It's hard to keep up with. So what you need to do is you need to stamp it into one of these titanium metal plates from Stampseed. Okay, I'm going to show you exactly how this works, and stay tuned to the end of the video because you can win some free Bitcoin. All right, so here's a close-up shot of all the loot, and I actually want to start with this. So I think this is really very interesting. It is a piece of paper, right? It may look normal, and I just ragged on how paper is bad, but this is a good, cheaper, low-key alternative to the total metal kit, right? And so this isn't any ordinary piece of paper either. So let's, write test phrase. I can't spell. Anyways, yeah, so I'm not even like joking. You see me trying to bend it up. It does not tear. So pretty resistant piece of paper you got here. Let's see how it does in water.
Yeah. Look at that. Wow. That really works very well.
So that was their tear resistant, water resistant paper book. So let's get to the fun part. This is the metal plate. So as you can see here is a little close up. You've got every letter in the alphabet and all 10 digits, 1 through 0. Next, we've got this steel block with the rubber padding underneath. This functions very much like an anvil. It gives you a sturdy surface to stamp on, and the rubber protects your workspace. Next, we have this stamping jig, this sleeve-like object, which you can slide your metal plate into, and this holds your plate in place evenly while you are stamping. You see it's got these lines there, which correspond to a line on each of the letters as you stamp it into the plate. All right, so it's very simple to use. Just slide the plate into the jig at the top, like so, and then grab your stick. Only one side of the stick has any text, so you want to make sure that side is facing you as you stamp it in. And like I said, there's on the jig, there's little lines, and then there's a little line on the stick, so you just line the two lines up, and then you'll know that you're stamping the word in a straight and orderly fashion. Make sure you're using the brass side of the hammer, so the shiny yellow side. Don't use the silver flat metal end. And that's pretty much all you have to do. Hold it tight, give it a firm whack. 1 or 2 whacks will do the job. And that's all you got to do. And you will be able to stamp your seed phrase into this plate where it can remain for eternity. Also, a good pro tip is just to hold the hammer at the bottom like I'm doing right there. If you're holding it closer to the top, you're not going to get as good of leverage. So hold it towards the bottom and you'll be able to get nice leverage, nice power, and really ingrain the metal, ingrain the word into the metal. And you can see right there, I've gotten pretty decent at it. The first 2 words I did okay, but with a little practice, I've got the hang of it. And this is really nifty, right? It fits in the palm of my hand pretty well. You can conceal this in a lot of very creative ways. You've got these 4 holes, so you can screw it into things and do whatever you need to do. The back, I got a plain one, but you can get customized designs on the back. You can get Stampseed logo. You can get your own company's logo. You can do whatever you want. So definitely a very cool product. highly recommend you guys get one. Make sure to use code Blockware15. You can get 15% off anything on the website. You don't have to just buy the kit, right? You can buy individual metal plates. If you already have a kit, you can buy that paper book I showed you. There's all sorts of cool stuff, cool creative ways to keep your Bitcoin safe and secure. Because if you just have it written on a regular old piece of paper, it is not going to be able to survive the decades that you plan on holding it. So definitely get yourself one of these and keep your Bitcoin safe.